let me start this video by saying I'm a proud Remar nurse. I passed the Nclex November 2018, 75 questions in 45 minutes. Let me give you a small background about myself. I'm Chelle, a foreign graduate from the Philippines. That was 2006, and I took the exam November and passed one try. I know that my testimony is kind of late, but I still want to try to inspire or encourage other foreign nurses out there, that especially those mommies out there that want to try to take the NCLEX exam and you don't know what to do or how are you gonna study. Listen, I studied for 8 months, and the first 4 months was full of frustration, depression, crying, because I was just like trying my best to study and I don't get the result that I want. I just found myself reading a book for already like a week, same topic, and I don't even understand what's in it. And doing the practice questions gave me a lot of depression because of all the scores that I'm getting. And that time, my kids were under 3 years old. Like, my eldest was 3 years old, my second one was 2 years old, and I have a 5 months old baby. I'm breastfeeding that time. I'm a full-time mom, but I still have difficulty of studying. I have a lot of distractions, especially my kids needs a lot of attention. They were so active and they are my priority, but I want to pass the NCLEX exam. So Regina was having a Facebook live review that time. I watched her and I love how she explained the lecture. I love how she delivered the lecture. It's so easy to understand. So I decided that I need her program in my life. I bought her program and I received 4 books. These are the 4 books that I received, and honestly I focus on these 2 books only, and I didn't use these other 2 books. So I focus on these 2 books, which is, I think, a good idea. The quick fact for Nclex, I found out that they have a DVD for it, so I bought this one separate. But in her package, you will receive a 4 DVD. So these 4 DVDs, I also received a study calendar, but I didn't use it. I use my own schedule because I just get frustrated every time I miss 1 day or 2 days of not studying. So back in this one, so this DVD, this 4 DVD, I use like I watch the DVD like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So half of DVD for one night. And in order, you have to have this book, the student workbook, with you while you are watching the DVD, because you have to complete the book and you get all the information from this DVD. And I only study from from 11 p.m. up to 3 a.m. because I need sleep. My kids are so active, so I need energy. So don't overload yourself. You need to rest your brain. Okay, really, don't overload yourself. So that's how I studied this one. And then when I open this, as you can see, I added some information on my book. This information were from Regina's live Facebook review. I always make sure that I know when is she gonna have another Facebook live review, because I really like the way she lecture. It's like a real class. I mean, it's a real, but it's like a classroom. So I like the experience. I mean, I like the experience. So yeah, so I added some information in my book, and some of the information that I added on my book were from the practice question that I was using that time. I focused on the rationale and stopped focusing on the score because it was so depressing. So next is the quick facts. When you open the book, you will see that it's like question and answer. These are old versions of Remar's program. I think she already released a new one, so you have to check it out. I'm just sharing you guys how I use her program. Okay, yeah, or I'm just sharing you. I just wanna share how I study or how I use her program. Yeah. So this is the question. So I use the question in front, and then back will be the answer. So every time my kids were playing outside, I always have my index card with me, trying to read. Yes, and then in 2 months, I think I already in 2 months I think I already familiarized with this book. I continue I go ahead and answer some practice questions, and I saw a big improvement, because before I'm getting only like 20 to 30%, and then after I like familiarize with this book, I already getting like 50 to 60 to 70%. It's so fun, and I'm so happy. And this one is a quick fact DVD. After 2 weeks that I am familiarized with this book, I go ahead and watch this. It's like a question and answer. You will write the answer on a piece of paper, and Regina will gonna tell the answer later. So Regina will like gonna ask the questions, and you will write down the answers. So I highly recommend to use Remar. It really works for me, and you can see it for yourself. um, just go and like her page, and participate in her Facebook Live. Try to watch her Facebook Live review. That's free, and then you can also watch her YouTube lectures. So I want to take also this opportunity to say thank you to Regina for your program. It really helps me a lot to prepare for the exam, and thank you so much.